Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you just heard Brian Blake, and that means it's time for Old School with Mark and Ashley.
Got my costume on, stain and everything. Right
yeah. I got to show you that since we were talking about it. Here's the official.
Red face from standing over a hot pot.
Yeah. You got to work on that yourself. Here is the official Old School with Mark and Ashley Halloween costume. There we go. As you see on the screen, it comes with a semi-clean apron, a barbecue stained t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
A hat that smells like sweat and smoke, and popsicles and prayers are not included. But I think we're going to include the prayers as a bonus offer for
That's
tonight only. So tonight only. Caroline says the prayers ought to be included, so we need to do that. So, all righty then.
We'll
How are
pray
y'all
for you.
doing? Yeah, we're going to pray for you.
So y'all wondering what we're doing tonight? Right here in front of you is a whole plate of steaks for sheepdogs gnocchi.
Gnocchi. Tell people what gnocchi is.
It is a potato dumpling. Bottom line, mashed potatoes, add flour and eggs. Clip them off over a pot of boiling water, and that's what you got.
So we took our steaks for sheepdogs potatoes that we had from Sunday at the gumbo contest, and we just held them over and
we put them in a Ziploc bag, cut the end off of it, squeeze, and just clip them off with scissors as they squeeze out.
Yeah.
And then we put them in here, and we was halfway thinking about searing them on the flat top, but
I don't know if they'd hold up.
I don't know if they hold up, and it's just too much fun. We wanted to do this right in front of y'all. We wanted to take this big pan of seared ribeye trimmings, and
from our Saturday's competition,
and we're just gonna take that
top of it
and just come right on over the top of it.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And let them juices marry. Like that. And then you can reach in there and get you a little ribeye.
A little gravy over it.
And get you a little chive.
Yeah. That's it, brother.
We got that. Dusty made us some gravy.
Yeah, look at here.
Right here. And then you can come over here and just ever so slightly hit it with a little gravy.
Low.
Now then, we ain't gonna. That's hot rib.
Yeah, I can see it.
So we're gonna run that over there, and that we always do this at the end, but we're starting off early.
God,
we're ahead of the game.
We are ahead of the game tonight.
Steaks for sheepdog, gnocchi, and ribeye tips.
Yeah,
all in here.
All in there.
I gotta get some bowls on.
Yeah, that's a bunch of love right there.
We also made. Tell them what else we got.
Well, my buddy called me excited today. Excited. And he said, man, I went and got 2 bags of turnip greens. I said, sounds good to me. What's Dusty Wally doing today? And he goes, I guess he's working. I said, no, I'm talking about this evening. He got to make some cornbread if we're going to have turnip greens. So we got a fresh pot of turnip greens, and we got some cornbread working in the red box over here. And my friend Dusty Wally here made it for us, that mayo cornbread, and it's going to be good. If you ain't ever had mayo cornbread, you need to try it out. And little crispy edges. Woo, it's so good. Look at you. He's cutting it up right now. He's cutting it up.
The cornbread king.
He is now. Look, if you would have told me you put mayo in your cornbread, I would have said, I got to talk to my grandmama about this. But look here. Look here. Look at that right there. Oh my gosh, it fell apart. Look at that. Look at that right there. That's so good.
Them two smells together.
Oh, cornbread and turnip greens just don't get much better. Ooh.
Look at that. Look at that.
Hey, like Jerry Clower said, Some fool would have tried to swallow that, and I did. Oh, that's cornbread's good. That
Telling
is
you.
the best cornbread.
It's a 10-inch cast iron hush puppy. Best way to describe it.
Yeah, these are Italian beef tips. My cousin Charlie said that.
Mhm.
Good way to say that. Italian beef tips.
We come over the top of our gnocchi with a little wild mushroom and sage olive oil. Yep, Italian.
Yeah. So
Let me get a.
we kind of said today if a redneck and Italian got married, it'd be what this was. That cornbread kind of burned when it went down.
Well, look,
Excuse me.
11,500 degrees.
11,500 degree. Goodness. KB's in the house tonight. John Schultz, Greg Snyder,
With 2 G's.
Greg with 2 G's and no cheese. Pitmaster Matt, Matthew Pavlik,
How you doing, Matt?
Matt Backyard. Man, we got a bunch of Matts. Or is that all the same Matt? I'm not sure. Man, that looks pretty good. We got forks and stuff over here.
We got them packs in there.
Man, them chives are loud, bro.
They are, ain't they?
That just means they fresh.
I just clipped them.
I mean, they fresh like them shrimp I had.
A boy here looks in the fridge and says, "Oh, we got shrimp!" And before anybody could stop him, he's in there and done a raw shrimp. He goes, "Them are good." I said, "Good. I'm glad they're good. They're raw too."
Yeah. Hey. I mean, a little shrimp sushi, man. It'd be all right. I'd probably eat with a spoon.
So we got our gnocchi. We got a little bit of gravy.
Yeah. I'd probably eat with a spoon. Let's see what else.
Got our tips.
Man, I mean, I'm not used to having food this early in the show.
I know. We can talk. We
It
got
kind of knocks me back.
kind of nice.
Pitmaster Matt. Hey, Mark, I think I showed you. I don't know though, but I did some chicken legs at a comp this weekend.
We talked about it a little bit, I believe.
Yeah.
On the book face.
On the book face? No, not the same. Not the same Matt. Somebody said. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No.
Steak tips and gnocchi. This is impromptu. You go with what you got. We had leftover steak trimmings
Let's see what
and
this
leftover
is.
mashed taters.
Let's see what this is about. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. Man.
There's more gravy here. Should anyone want more? I think I do.
I do too.
Bring it on over.
Come on. I mean,
So you get a little piece of gnocchi, a little piece of ribeye, and it's kind of like some
you all right?
chicken and dumplings up on another level here.
Y'all quit that stuff.
Dang it. Anybody want more gravy? I just drizzled it on. You know what I forgot though?
What?
I had some baby spinach I was going to throw down on there. Completely forgot about it.
Hey man, you need to drink something.
Maynard
Maynard's,
sucked the shrimp down sideways.
or he smoked one of them non-filters. Hey, I still need volunteers at OBR in Florida. I saw where they cooked like they had reached 769,000 meals or something like that.
God. We'll
So,
be there through next weekend.
Yeah, through next weekend for sure. So
think the
where
dumplings
are
turned
the
out.
pork rind scoops at? Mike Brown. We got to talk about that a little bit.
We did. We did it. We had a
So
pan and a plan.
yeah. So Sunday we had our gumbo contest, and maybe we got penalized for that a little bit. I don't know how they took it, but we didn't win. But I'm gonna tell you, we had some of the best gumbo there. But
When the
Maynard-
reactions are, oh my God.
oh my God, and people are like jumping over chairs trying to get to your gumbo line. It was a pretty good turnout.
That's how you know you did something right.
And so Maynard ended up, I mean, it could be because he used my pot, I'm not sure, but Maynard ended up winning the gumbo contest. So congratulations, Maynard, for that first place gumbo.
And it was righteous.
It was great gumbo. So we took some steaks for sheepdogs, mashed potatoes, and we turned in, we put half of, fill the bowl halfway. We had this little cup, like one of these little cups right here, and we put steaks for sheepdogs, mashed potatoes in this side, and we took our gumbo and put it over here on this side. Now we made a great seafood gumbo to start off with, and then we kind of threw it off the rails a little bit. We put some cream cheese
And
and a big block of Velveeta in there.
the
And
2-pound block.
Yeah, and before anybody from Louisiana just murders us on social media, I'm gonna tell you it's good. I mean, I'm not saying serve it anywhere south of Grenada County, but up here in North Mississippi, it was dang good. And so we did that, and we fried some fresh pork rinds, sprinkled that with a little Joe Wilson's tail and tater, and then we stuck one of them in there with that cup of gumbo, and then fried some shrimp and fried some okra and sprinkled that with a little tail and tater and kind of put that on top. And then we sliced up some pickled okra and we put that on top of there. And so there was a lot going on, but it was good. And there was people lined up, and there was blue tickets all in our bucket. And I think we got hosed on that
We might
deal.
have got hosed.
We might have got hosed on that deal too. They eyeballed the amount of tickets in there, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure that eyeball works for me. I think I'm more of a hey, let's count it out and be precise kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
See that?
But hey, it's okay.
Hey,
What did
let me see what you.
hey Miss Bobby says? What did you season that gravy with?
It had some Texas beef and a little. I think Dusty put a little shiitake mushroom powder in it.
Okay. Miss Bobby Lambert.
Mama, this right here, that's it. That's that cornbread that you like that Dusty makes, and some of them turnip greens that we were talking about on the phone the other day.
Yeah.
Try that right there. Tell me something.
Okay. Turnip greens and cornbread. It just don't get much better than this.
I mean, this right here is living.
Son, that is good.
Good Lord.
If you don't like turnip greens and cornbread, ooh, I feel sorry for you.
On.
Huh? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, man, we got turnip greens.
Mm.
Yeah. The pot liquor is great.
That's that pork stock from Saturday.
Oh, well. It's good stuff.
I got you going right here, Dan.
Oh my goodness. Greg with 2G said, "Can I get a care package?"
Yeah, come on, Rick.
Come on, Greg.
Oh,
Hey, Ariel, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Oh, man. Your mama asked, "Have you got some ham in them greens?"
You know, I want to say yeah, by proxy of a whole hog.
Yeah, it was some whole hog, so it might have a little ham in there.
We took the carcass, we deboned the pig and stuffed it with butts and cooked it on Saturday. So we took all those bones and roasted them in the old hickory, got them nice and brown.
Aubrey.
Then once we got them brown, we put them in a pot with a bunch of water, seasoned it, onions, celery, carrots, herbs, and then brought it to a boil and let it simmer for about 4 hours. And then the resulting part was about 12 quarts of deep brown pork broth. And that's what we put in these greens. Do you want some?
You could thin that out.
There's some right there.
You can thin that out. You got water or chicken broth? Well, chicken broth might be. Yeah, do something. I'm coming back.
So the greens, give you an idea. So 6 big bunches in 2 bags.
I gotta get some more.
It made a 5-gallon pot overflowing. We sauteed them in a little duck fat.
Mm-hmm.
When they started to come down, we hit them with that pork broth and those little pork pieces that came off of those bones. And then put a little beef stock in there on top of that we had. And then put the top on it, split us a jalapeno, threw it in there, and let them go. And check them for seasoning, and that's really it. I mean, it's a pretty darn simple deal. What do y'all think about them greens?
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
That's just right. It's coming into fall, y'all, and greens are getting ready. It's just one of them deals you got to do.
we told you we would cook more stick to your bone kind of meals. Them warm weather, I mean them cool weather kind of meals. Once it turned a little cooler, it's hard to think about chili and gumbo when it's 70, 90 degrees outside. 1190 degrees outside.
Pork bone. I ain't saying you won't run across a little bone fragment. I strained it pretty good twice.
With food like this, it ain't a whole lot of good talking on this show.
So, greens. What's the number 1 rule of green?
You gotta put some pork in it.
Mm-hmm. But first thing, when you get them home.
Yeah, what you got gravy on you?
Well, I'm doing it right.
Wash them.
Wash them. Again.
Yeah. Even though they might be you might have bought them from the grocery store, and it says, "Hey, these have been pre-washed." Wash them jokers again.
You got to wash them.
You gotta wash at least 4 times.
Yeah. Wash them jokers again.
Then
Yeah.
peel that. Start at the stem, grab a hold of it, and strip it. And when it breaks off, it's tender enough. What stem's left in that leaf is tender enough to leave in that pot.
Mm-hmm.
Those thick stems, they gone.
Yeah.
The only other thing, we put some of those minced dried onion in there with it, but no other meat.
Good. It's really good. Here's some kind of pepper.
That's that jalapeno.
I'm gonna choose to lay that to the side. Man, Gary Castile says, hey.
Very, we
He
wish you
said,
was here.
I miss hanging out with y'all. I will be back. So, man, we're ready for Gary to be back.
Ah, so good.
We needed a guest tonight because, man, I ain't talking very much. I'm in it. You
We
made
got
it.
everything done early. I mean,
Yeah. So we had our state contest. The Veterans of Foreign Wars, VFW, raised some good money for a good cause. We had a good time.
had 30-something teams here.
Beautiful weather. Half chickens and grilled cheese. It was a really good time. High scores,
Real high.
real high scores, and but a lot of good cooks, man. A lot of good cooks. We had the Browns here, Tim and Sandy Brown. We had Mark Huntley, which grand championed the whole deal, and so congratulations to him. And so we had a good time. Then Sunday, we went out 10th inning and did the gumbo contest, and we had a really good time. I joked about it earlier, but about not winning, but man, we really had a good time. That was the most important thing.
Well, and we were there with the pit crew with Daniel Haley,
Yep.
and in true fashion, Daniel Haley's wings won again.
Yeah, and nobody went up there with me. I had the ticket in my hand, and I ran up there hooping and hollering, and I'm like, why am I the only one here?
We were giving you the glory.
Why? Why are you giving me the glory? I didn't touch a chicken wing there all day. So I shouldn't have got the glory for that. Daniel Haley won them chicken wings. I didn't even know what kind he turned in, to be honest with you. Not for us, anyway. I knew I had the ticket. So, where are you headed to next?
Well, this weekend we're off.
Yeah.
Then the next weekend we'll probably be back down in Florida, hauling stuff back for OBR.
Okay.
When things break down there, we'll probably start hauling some equipment back. And then the weekend after that is the KCBS Invitational in Gadsden, Alabama.
Gadsden, Alabama.
That's our next hoorah and probably the last hoorah of the competition season for us.
That's also when we're doing World Food in Dallas, Texas.
That's right.
And so our guys are going to World Foods in Dallas, Texas. So, and speaking of Dallas, Texas, or Fort Worth, we got our emails today about the SCA World Championships, all the information about that. Got super excited about that. And you can sign up and get in the RV lot. So,
You know what other email went out today?
what?
The email that said Memphis in May is back on the river.
I saw that. And it might not cost you both arms and both legs to,
Might not.
There's a possibility.
They left the door open,
They did. It's
but
like,
they said it won't be all the fees that we're talking about, pretty
Yeah.
much.
but the cost will go up.
Costs will go up, 150 teams on the river amongst the hills and the trees.
So
We'll see how it happens. I'm still skeptical.
you're still skeptical. Me, if we were having a contest, I'd say it'd be better at Tiger Lane. If
I'd
you're
rather
going to
it be
have a
back there.
festival, you want people to come, maybe downtown's a better place, but you're not really concerned about how many teams you're getting in there. 150 teams, that's really, you're not looking to throw the biggest and the best world championship anymore. You're looking for,
Cherry picking.
yeah. I mean, I've never been, but what I've heard of the American Royal, good gravy. I mean, I don't mean to talk about Memphis Bay, but you put 500 teams, that's a world championship to me.
Mhm.
I mean,
Same thing with look at the Houston Rodeo.
Yeah.
380 something teams there.
Yeah.
But they got a lot more space.
Yeah, I know.
But they could put all the teams they wanted in Tiger Lane.
They could.
Downtown just revolted, I would imagine, over not having it downtown.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that was a lot of money making for them folks down there.
Yep.
Bill Street waited all year for Memphis and May. You know, it's just
Circumstances made it rough on Tiger Lane and somebody this year.
yeah, that's right.
The bad weather, just circumstance was part of it. But anyway, it's going to be back at Tom Lee Park. Everybody's going to be happy again. We'd rather have it there, but hey, our druthers don't really matter.
That's right. Somebody's gonna go and defend a shoulder world championship.
Right.
I bet you he is.
That's right.
So
We done booked our little condo downtown, have a place to stay down there close.
I already got my B&B booked for Fort Worth.
I got my RV spot booked.
Me too.
So
Somebody said, "Are y'all going to Houston?"
we are going to Houston
When's Houston?
the end of February.
End of February.
Houston Livestock Show Rodeo World Champion Barbecue Cooking Contest.
Yeah.
We will be there, and we'll be at San Antonio at the end of January.
Okay.
Got about a month in between there.
Okay. I cannot stop eating these turnip greens.
The turnip greens are spiff. Pretty darn spiff in the words of Mr. Maynard.
You got the shed.
And the shed is it's usually the same weekend.
Second weekend.
It's the second weekend in January. Well, it's the weekend before San Antonio.
I might try to go to
I
that
might get
this
to
year.
go this year. Usually it's on the same weekend.
Yeah, it's usually on the same weekends I'm selling golf carts, so
Mm-hmm.
I might try to go.
I went by the shed for the first time.
Did you really?
We were down there for cruising the coast,
Yeah.
and we had a little downtime,
Yep.
and we were out looking at shoes and doing a little shopping and whatnot, and said, let's run over to the shed and have us a cold drink. See if anybody's there we know. We cruised in there. Nobody we knew,
Nobody was
but the
in there.
bar was open.
Yeah.
So we cruised in there and had one drink, turned around and went back, but had never been to Ocean Springs and had never been to the shed. So
Wow.
The shed is actually January 21st.
January 21st. I'm going to think that's probably the same weekend.
Same weekend as San Antonio.
I bet. No, weekend before.
Weekend before San
Yep,
Antonio.
we're good.
Oh God.
Finally get to go.
Yeah.
We got to cook. If we go, we got to figure out what we're going to cook in a black pot then.
Oh, down there at the shed?
What we're going to cook in a black pot, Dustin? Big old pot
So-
of beans, ham,
Or dirty rice.
dirty
or
rice, or both.
Pastalaya.
Both. Pasta line.
Pastalaya. If we too far south, we cook them gumbo nachos. We can't do that.
No. But we could do like a pasta line or dirty rice and maybe a pot of greens.
Yeah. Them boys like all that stuff.
They like all of that.
Carne guisada.
Mm-hmm.
We can do that.
We hit them with all of it.
That'd be good. I like the shed. Let's see. What else we got going on? Talked about the SCA. We talked about
Deer season coming up.
deer season coming up. That's right.
We juiced up a little deer hunt spot yesterday.
Right over here by the house.
Right over here.
Yeah.
And so we'll be having a little wild game night here.
You can ease over there on the EV.
Mm-hmm.
Get over there quick and easy.
Yep, we have to get us a little wild game for the show.
Cajun cream sauce and anything in the black pot. That's what Gary Castile said.
Yes,
So I tend to agree.
Cajun cream sauce pretty much goes good with like flip flops even.
Yeah. Even Old Navy flip flops. So Daniel Haley, what you got going on over there?
Swelling up.
Swelling up?
Swelling up.
I mean, you talking about gout or just
No, from the food.
from the food? Yeah, it's the turnip greens is doing some work in here.
So if y'all wondering what we did with this gnocchi, we had
Yeah. Go
a
ahead.
gallon Ziploc bag of steaks for sheepdog mashed potatoes. And if you're wondering about steaks for sheepdog mashed potatoes, it is the only mashed potatoes you should be making.
That's right.
Simple recipe.
Yep.
5 pounds of red potatoes, boiled until they're tender.
Is that how many we cooked Saturday?
We did 15.
We did 15 pounds. Okay.
But 5 pounds is kind of the measuring stick for about how much product you got to have.
Yeah.
So for every 5 pounds of boiled red mashed potatoes. It's 8 ounces of sour cream, 8 ounces of margarine,
Mm-hmm.
and then 1.5 heaping capfuls of Steaks for Sheepdogs potato seasoning. You can buy it at Townsend Spice and Supply. You can buy it at Big Muddy Outdoors.
Yep.
So then you get your masher in there real good and mash them up.
Or you get you a pork puller on the end of a drill.
When you do it in quantity, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
So then we served those with a good seafood gumbo, cheesed up with fresh pork rinds.
Mm.
And it was
Pickled okra.
so good, so wrong, so good.
It
Pickled
was-
okra.
Yeah.
Fried okra too, and fried shrimp.
If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right because it was pretty good.
So to make the gnocchi, we took the leftover mashed potatoes, about a gallon Ziploc bag, 4 eggs,
Yeah.
in the stand mixer on the countertop. And it probably wound up being about 3 to 4 cups of flour, just until it came together and make a dough.
Yeah.
Added a little extra seasoning and just ran the dough hook in the stand mixer until it all came together. Then we squeezed it out of a bag over some boiling water and clipped them off. And you got these little dumplings, man. They're right.
They are very good. Very, very good. That's what we did. Yeah, KB. That's what we did at the sheepdog event. I cooked that. Used the drill. Yeah, I was the drill man too. I slung taters on everybody. He said, "Keep it at the bottom." I slung taters on everybody.
Up on your glasses and
Yeah, it's hanging off my
Billy
earlobe.
Cat.
Yeah. So,
Something about Ashley.
don't say that. I knew that was happening. I knew that was happening. When I had it hanging off my earlobe, I knew I was.
You done messed up,
I done messed up, Ron. Oh my goodness. So we had that going on, and then first of all, I want to thank everybody that wished me a happy birthday yesterday. I had some viewers reach out to me on Facebook and stuff like that, so I appreciate y'all. 46 was pretty easy. So thank y'all so much. Daniel made it a cool gift, and he brought one here too. So I got to show y'all this. We're missing G-Man and Gideon.
Todd.
Todd. So check this out. See if y'all can see this. So we got that to hang up in here, and this was from Hernando. And y'all might have saw it on my Facebook page. This is from Hernando. Got G-Man, Mark, me, Todd, Daniel, and Dusty. And man, we just hanging out and having a good time. These are some good folks, man. I'm gonna tell you. These are some real good folks to hang out with and be able to call friends. I'm gonna tell you, this is what this show has really brought together. We was missing Maynard that day, but this show has been something special to me. I know, but
I'm here tonight.
but you're here tonight. To me, I know, but we and I hope it's just it's special to y'all, and we appreciate everybody watching and stuff like that. But it's been awesome.
It's
It
a
really-
blessing to
it
get to
is.
come out here with your friends and cook and share a little popsicle and prayer and some good food.
Yeah, that's right. And when we started this deal, somebody asked me, "What are y'all gonna do?" And I said, "We're gonna do what we would normally do on a random night. We're just gonna cut cameras on."
Mm-hmm.
And this is what we would normally do. If we were all hanging out at the warehouse, we'd cook some food and we'd sit around and talk. And we'd fellowship together, and that'd be a fun night, So we just decided to cut the cameras on, and that's all it is to it.
Pretty
Really.
much.
And we appreciate y'all watching.
I get so happy every time I pull down here and my gate code still works.
Yeah. Nobody's locked you out or nothing like that. Jenny, really, I'm gonna tell you, Jenny is the best photographer. She just commented that, but really, if it wasn't for her being there, I don't think we'd ever have any pictures or anything.
There's more greens here, y'all.
I would probably take pictures of food, and then that'd be it. But yeah, Jenny is very awesome, and even if G-Man doesn't think so all the time, but we are Team Jenny. We're Team Yenny.
Yenny.
Team Yenny. But yeah, they're good folks too. G-Man and Jenny are just some of the best. Man, what you got? What else you got going on?
We got a new shipment of black pots and windproof jambalaya burners coming in.
They're going
tomorrow.
like crazy, dude.
Man, I'm telling you, it's the new thing.
Yeah,
The black pot is all the craze. Everybody's forgetting about their smokers.
yeah, that's right.
Everybody's going black pot. It's
Yeah.
the new thing. It's the hip thing to do.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, also, there's a new Red Box Smoker Facebook page
That's
community. So if you would like to join that Red Box Smoker community, please just reach out to me. I'll send you an invite, and it's there to share recipes, share pictures of your Red Box, whatever you want to do. Talk about any kind of recipes at all. Show off your videos. Just show off whatever you cooked
Tips,
on there.
tricks, techniques. You should be able to just search the Red Box Smoker and find it, right?
That's right. Yeah, you can do that. And but I
Ranger Rob put that out there because our other one got spammed.
did it really?
Oh.
I didn't know that.
It was bad.
Was it bad?
It was real bad.
I won't tell you. It kind of got. It might have gotten spammed like my Instagram account. My Instagram account got stolen completely, like gone, like
Somebody found this thing and posted every bit of internet junk.
that
They
you
can
could possibly find. Yeah, I know. So, we've got. I'm using Old School's Instagram account as my personal Instagram now. I just didn't feel like making another one. Wasn't any sense in it, and I can share a lot more on Old School with that, and have a good time with that. So, yeah, I got one of those crazy messages from your old. Yeah, KB, I'm sorry about that, bud. Yeah, a lot of people got crazy messages from my old Instagram account. I really hated that. I had like a bunch of followers, and I was following a bunch of people, and that was really my only way of connection to some folks. And then all of a sudden, I lost it. So, sucks. Here's some cooked. Oh, some shrimp that's cooked. Okay, let's try that out.
Royal
We got some
Reds.
we got some G14 classified stuff here coming up too.
Right.
G14
Oh, my God.
classified.
I mean, I
Did you
forgot
get some
about
of them
that.
shrimp?
I already got some.
Okay.
Okay,
I got to hold out for G14 classified stuff.
I got to hold out because I'm just full.
If y'all wonder what that is, Maynard's back here. He's testing stuff for his World Food Championship. So
Yeah.
we're guinea pigs, proud, responsible World Food Championship taste testers.
I think I want a badge or something. I see a sandwich being cut over here. I see some
Cheese oozing out of it.
oozing outside. I see some soup cups being dipped up over here. So
World Food Championships was second week of November,
second week of November.
9th through the 13th.
9th through the 13th. If you haven't checked it out, World Food, just Google World Food Championship. They cook every category from, I'm talking about sandwich, burger, steak, seafood. There's everything, chili. It's all there.
Rice noodle.
Rice noodles.
And all the best cookers in the world will be there.
Oh, and it's, the methodology they use to judge it is pretty cool. They use execution is a big portion of, how well did you execute the dish what you set out to do.
Because you have to turn in a menu card and all that kind of stuff
Yeah.
beforehand.
This is what I'm making. And here are the ingredients that I used to make it. How well did you execute that day on that dish?
Yeah, that's right.
EAT, execution, appearance, and taste.
And taste. That's right. So you have to, turn in an appearance portion and tasting portions, and then they're going to judge you also well how well you executed.
Have you
Just say if it was a cheeseburger, how well you executed cheeseburger.
Yeah. Have you ever judged that event?
I never judged it. I've cooked it quite a few times. We actually were the barbecue runner-ups
Oh, okay.
in 2018.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yep, we were almost went to the finals. We made the runner up for barbecue.
Yeah.
Me and Malou and Joey Smith and Cassie.
Okay.
Yep, we made runner ups. And we
Oh.
did IBCA. You can now it's CBA, which is Champions Barbecue Alliance.
Yeah.
You can cook that or the EAT methodology judging. We did it for barbecue, and you can do the same thing. I think for SCA steak or EAT steak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steak's got two categories.
The
Yeah.
first round is a SCA contest. Then when you make it to the final, you can do SCA judging or the EAT
Okay.
things. What Allie just did a turnabout. I don't know what happened.
She had the
right there.
zoomies.
Yeah. So, yeah, Mike Davis, we talked about the Memphis May post earlier. I don't really. It's back at Tom Lee Park. We'll see.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. We'll see what's going on. Joey Smith is awesome. KB says. We think Joey Smith's pretty awesome ourselves.
That is the true statement.
He's a primetime world champion cooker and just an all around good guy.
Yep.
Good Christian guy.
Another squirrel-in-law.
Yeah, squirrel-in-law. That's a good way to say it, I guess.
Well, if you've ever seen his trailer
Speaking of squirrels,
Speaking of squirrels, we went squirrel hunting
and didn't see no squirrel.
yesterday. Didn't see a single squirrel till we got to my neighborhood, and then we saw two.
yeah.
It was a thin day on the squirrel.
What'd you tell me you killed a squirrel with the other day?
Oh, broom.
A broom. I said, man, what'd you kill them squirrels with? Broom in my backyard. It's like, what? See, yeah, they was on my back porch, and
Squirrels is in my screened-in porch,
yeah.
and you don't want to just shoot a shotgun through your screen.
No.
And
Wives
hit a
tend to
barbecue
frown
grill.
upon that. I don't know why. Wives tend to frown upon that.
Neighbors don't care for it either.
Yeah, that's right. But especially tearing up your own house.
So when the squirrels come flying out at you, you just got to defend yourself with whatever you got. And the broom is
Yeah.
the closest thing.
I can only imagine you look like John Candy on
Oh, yeah.
Great Outdoors,
Yeah.
chasing that bat.
Griswold.
Or the Griswold.
Them-
Yeah.
Them squirrels come flying out.
Where's Eddie? He usually eats these damn things.
Yeah. We had a tussle, a
Yeah.
squirrel tussle.
You had a squirrel tussle?
And then those were the two tender ones. And then the big squirrel, mama squirrel, come out, and she proceeded up the tree next to me and went to hollering at me
Uh-huh.
for murdering her young'uns.
Yeah. Them tender ones.
But she was up in the tree, facing the county. So there was nothing to stop me from pulling out the old single shot 410 shotgun and blowing her down. So we cooked them day before yesterday. Actually, made a nice brown gravy with sausage.
Yeah, that's what you said.
It was mighty good.
Oh, man. Squirrel.
Back
Squirrel.
porch broom.
Back porch broom. That's that was awesome. I said, what'd you kill him with, broom? I was thinking Ruger, 1022, broom.
No,
Broom.
Rubbermaid.
Yeah. Witch Rider. Rubbermaid.
I mean, hey, we were growing our own right there on the back porch.
Yeah.
You never run over a squirrel and went back and got it and cooked it?
No, I can't say that. I mean, I've shot quite a few, but I can't say I picked up like road squirrel.
I run over a squirrel on the road with my dad one day.
Yeah.
And I seen him. I just barely clipped his head.
Yeah.
And when I saw him in the rearview mirror, you could tell it was just his head. So I pulled over. My dad
We're
said,
gonna have Peter
"You really
call
going
him."
to go back and get that?" I said, "That's a big old squirrel. You see that?"
Yeah.
I went back and got it. It just squished his head just enough perfect. I mean,
It
it
didn't
didn't
really
tear nothing up.
You didn't tear nothing up. Body was good.
Went back there and got it. Made a gravy that night.
Yeah.
I like squirrel.
I like squirrel too. it happened enough at my house. We really didn't know no better.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
somebody can't tell me I was eating a rodent. I didn't really know. You know.
It's one of the better wild games that I've found.
Yeah.
I mean, I pass up deer every day for squirrel.
Joe Wilson's a big fan of the squirrel.
If y'all don't know who Joe Wilson is, he hosts the World Champion Squirrel Cook-Off.
That's right. He's also the host of Cooking Up a Story with the Joes and Aaron.
That's right.
And I do say with the Joes because now it's Joe Wilson and Joe Martinez.
Yep.
So y'all check out that podcast. They put out a new one every week. Now, they got some kind of ghost hunting one I hadn't heard.
I hadn't seen that
listened
one
to it
yet.
but it's a 2-part. I have almost wrecked trying not to hit a squirrel. Facebook user. I don't know who you are, but give permission to use your name. Now I got the hiccups, dude. Somebody's gonna have to come do the rest of the show. That's what raw shrimp get for you.
He got him in water.
Yeah, what's these little short waters for?
That was for the state contest.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's Carrie Ann.
Hot Mess
the Hot
Express.
Mess Express in full effect. The train is running, baby. Woo, woo. God.
Coming here on 2 wheels, you got an 8th place.
I mean, coming here acting all hot mess, and then she gets her 8th place call. And about 30 minutes before we started cooking that steak, she goes, I hadn't even seasoned it yet. I said, Carrie Ann, you better get to getting.
Better get stepping.
Yes, so no, here she comes. 8th place. I don't know. It was tough, bro. I scored a 251 and came in 18th.
I know. It's been like that lately. Last time I cooked over there, when we were at the Townsend Cook in Melbourne, I think I was 251. No, 252.4, something like that. I was 15th.
Yeah. 10th place started at 252.8. I'm going to tell you what, our judges are getting better. Our training's getting better. Our cooks are getting better. The
Decimals are more important.
the decimal points are more and more important. I think Alan Smith was perfect 50s across the board on everything and still came in 13th. It was all down to those decimal points of taste. So work on all the other stuff, get it right. And then if your taste somewhere you can't, to be in the top 10 these days amongst these cooks, and you cannot miss a decimal point. I'm telling you. And we are going to see some high scores, I believe, all the way to Fort Worth. We're going to continue to see them there. And it's just, this sport has grown, and these cooks have gotten a lot better. But
No
there's
doubt.
a lot more information out there. 3 or 4 years ago when I started, there wasn't cooking classes. There wasn't, there wasn't a whole lot of video. I think probably everybody watched the Malcolm Reed video because he has 3 million views on that thing for some reason, for that reason. So
Well, it was one of the first ones out.
it was one of the first ones out. So, and that was it. That's how I learned how to cook an SCA steak. Was Malcolm Reed, the first one I watched, and then the Barbecue Champs Academy's got all these steak cookers on there now, and it's a great platform. And just the learning curve is a lot different than it was, say 3 or 4 years ago, even
doubt.
before that.
A lot of information on competition steak out there.
Yep, it was. But it's fun, man. It's fun. It's still fun to cook a piece of meat in the parking lot with some good people.
Doesn't
It's
take a lot
still-
of resources, a grill.
No.
When people first started doing SCA, they'd show up in a convertible.
Yeah,
Pull a grill out.
bring you Weber.
What was her name?
Oh, who was it? Oh, from over in Atlanta.
Yeah. I think it's better brain.
Well,
Yeah, if you hadn't said it, I'd have.
who's the guy that straps his grill to his motorcycle? Oh yeah, there was a guy like 2 years ago or something. He was just bringing his grill, bringing a little Weber Smoky Joe, on the back of his motorcycle, and he was pulling up the contest. So you can do it.
There's people traveling to these contests all over the country now and borrowing stuff and
Yeah.
winning.
Yeah,
Look at Craig
cooking on
Carter.
somebody else's grill.
Yeah. Just hey, hey, are you done? Can I borrow? Just I need that much space. on
That
my
much
grill.
space on your grill. Can I start some more fire for you or whatever? And I'm gonna tell you that's a line of a good cook right there, because if you can use somebody else's equipment, it don't matter what you cook on. It's kind of like barbecue, If you can cook a pig in a thousands and thousands of dollars worth of a cooker, or you can cook one on a concrete pit. That's a good cooker.
Mhm. Knowing your pit.
Knowing your pit, but knowing somebody else's pit that you just walked up on and cooking a
Requires
steak,
experience.
that's cooking some experience and being thrown into any kind of situation and being able to deal with it.
Yep.
I've been thrown a lot of things since I've been cooking. Grills falling off the table and grill getting too hot and all kind of stuff. I don't know if I could do that with anybody else's equipment. I don't know, because I was ready to throw that little box cooker off in the river that day. I think my boy's walking back here to the freezer.
You know this.
Y'all don't get too full. You got some.
Well, that's gonna have to be off the air. I can't eat no more on this.
G13.
I can't eat no more on this radio here. Oh, be watching out. We got we told y'all before we're gonna be giving away an Icy Tech cooler. We're trying to work out the details of that situation. We got some old school hats coming, so stay tuned for those. Those are gonna be in limited supply at first, and then we make another order. We'll let y'all see and see if y'all want to order one and that kind of thing. And it's gonna have a popsicle on it, so it's gonna be special. So I'm getting those hats done now, and they should be about 2 to 3 weeks. But we are working on the Icy Tech cooler contest. We'll see more details on that probably next week or so. And we're getting all our handles done for our YouTube pages, and got some new social media handles coming, and so pretty exciting stuff.
Getting ready for holidays and year end, and running out of competition season, and lay into a little hunting and a little holiday cooking. And
Yeah, might have to do some of them wrap up turkey breasts here pretty soon. We can find some
Prime rib time, baby.
prime rib, turkey breast,
prime rib, turkey breast,
ham,
turkey dressing, little ham
dressing.
dressing.
Yes.
Easy peasy. All right, let's pray it up, man. My Ranger Rob hat.
Shoot.
All right, let's pray it up. Our gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, we just thank you for this day. We thank you for this time together. Lord, just thank you for the blessings of these friends and fellowship, Lord. Thank you for this food that was prepared tonight, Lord. Just bless those that prepared it. And just thank you for this time together. And Lord, just bless each one watching. And Lord, if they don't know the salvation power of you, Lord, just let them know that today and talk to somebody about the salvation power of you, Lord. And thank you for your salvation. Thank you for your grace and your mercy, Lord. Thank you for your new mercies that are every morning when I wake up. There's a mercy there waiting for me. And I thank you for that. Lord, just thank you for these friends again and everybody watching at home. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, brother.
Thank y'all for watching. We kind of changed things up on you this time. We get everything done early. And it kind of threw us off a little
It
bit.
did. I wasn't ready. I really wasn't.
But
So,
it was we got to change things up a little bit. We got to keep things hip and new.
Yeah. You trying to keep me on roller skates there, Mark Lambert. I appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all being with us.
Yeah. Thank y'all for watching. As always, love God, love people, y'all. We'll see y'all next time. No reason why we can't be here next week.
No,
Okay.
not unless I happen to be in Florida.
Okay. Yeah. He might be in Florida. So if not, we'll be here next Thursday night.
Maybe you and Maynard will be here.
Maybe so. So next Thursday night, we'll see y'all. Old school with Mark and Ashley. It could be old school with Maynard and Ashley, but still Mark and Ashley.
It'll be
We'll
good.
see y'all then. All right. Bye, y'all.